Therefore, here she was, glumly and hopelessly checking the botany of drainages on the east slope of the Chusca Mountains. The first little canyon had been much like the last one yesterday, the same dry country thistles, sandburrs, chamisa, thorns. The second one she tried was larger, looked more promising. She had made a map for herself, thinking that if it worked for the legendary Lieutenant Leaphorn, it might work for her, and according to her markings on that, this one was on the very margins of the distance she had allowed. It was connected somewhere downstream with the Coyote Canyon wash, which drained the remnant mesa, or was it Mesa de los Lobos? Bernie was not yet accustomed to the English or Spanish titles maps put on landmarks. Anyway, it was deeper than the last one, which improved the chances for the seep water and afternoon shade that were needed to add the variety required for the seeds and stickers Doherty's socks and pant legs had encountered. She followed a very marginal track in her elderly pickup until an unusually jarring dozen yards over boulders reminded her of the doubtful condition of her tires. There she pulled off to the side and walked. She'd found dampness in a place or two within the first quarter-mile and some signs of truck-tire tracks that didn't seem to match Doherty's tires. Not that she had looked at them when she had a chance, but Captain Largo had mentioned they were the same sort of firestones he had on his pickup, and she had then looked very carefully at those. Around an abrupt bend, she saw a hogan. It was high enough up the slope to be safe from flash floods, built in the traditional octagonal shape of this part of Navajo country, with its door facing properly eastward, a roof of dark red tar paper, and a rusty-looking chimney pipe jutting from the central smoke hole, the tar paper and the pipe having by now become almost as traditional as the shape. It was near noon, but still chilly at this canyon bottom, and Bernie stood out in the warming sunlight while she examined the place. The stone building, a little shed, a fallen-down sheep pen, and a plank outhouse near the canyon bottom. The track she had been following seemed to end up the slope by the hogan, but no vehicle was there now. Nor was any smoke coming from the pipe, suggesting neither coffee nor anything else was brewing for lunch.